glow. "Robbie, can you hear me?" I had been told that was asked of me, but the answer was no. I could not hear anything. I had been battling systemic lupus. Most days I couldn't even get out of bed. If you're not familiar with this condition, it can be extremely painful. It's the kind of pain that you just can't even imagine any human being able to endure. In their desperate attempt to make my existence livable, I had quite a collection of prescribed medications. It was a typical night. I was in front of the TV, wondering how I was going to get through another evening. I had also been battling depression because I'd been wondering, is this the way the rest of my life is going to be? But at that moment, my greatest concern was just getting through the night. I took one prescription that did not squelch the pain. I took another one. Again, no relief. So I had one more I could take, and I hoped that this combination would do the trick and I could make it through the night. Instead, I stopped breathing. My legally prescribed attempt to address this pain had resulted in my inadvertent overdose. The last thing I remembered was trying to tell the medics that I did not want to go to the hospital, nor did I need to go to the hospital. But you could say I was dead wrong, because I was told when I got to the hospital, my eyes were fixed and dilated. They put me on life support, so my body was breathing with assistance, and my blood was pumping with help. The house was there, but nobody was home, so to speak. Still, my mother and my family stayed by my side for 3 days. Still on complete life support, the doctors took me out of ICU and put me in a regular room, no doubt to make room for people who actually had a chance of survival. My family waited for the doctors to tell them something, and eventually the doctors did tell them something. They told them they should come tell me goodbye. Of course, I wasn't aware of any of this, but I do have one memory of being in that room. There was a doctor to my right who had on all white. There was another man holding my left hand. He had white hair and a white beard and wore purple. He put something glowing in my hand and told the other man, "I am her father." Then, to everyone's shock and amazement, I woke up. The doctors couldn't explain it. When my relieved family gathered into my room, my stepfather said, "Kid, do you remember anything?" I said, "I remember you. I remember you." I was surprised that he'd said he was my father, since my stepfather normally referred to himself as my stepfather when required to give an official answer as to our relationship. He said, "Kid, they did not let me anywhere near you. I was never near you." Soon after they could not find anything wrong with me, I was able to walk out of that hospital. Of course, the doctors said they couldn't explain that either. I was raised in church, but it didn't have the meaning like it has to me today. So understandably, I was trying to get a grasp of what happened to me. Today, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this was a supernatural event. I know in my heart the man in purple was Jesus. I still have lupus, but I'm in remission and I'm not on any medication at all. I do not spend my days in bed and my nights in pain. I spend my days helping others and my nights painless. I have a deep relationship with Christ and I am full of energy and life. I did not do anything to earn or deserve it, but God showered His grace down on me in a huge way. I am the living, breathing proof.